Hey YouTube, Fired Up Prepper here, and was looking to make a little breakfast this morning. I kind of had to get creative. We were out of eggs, believe it or not. Now that's not a good situation to be in, but I've already let the person know who gets the eggs that we need eggs. So I went up into one of my spaces where I have stored food, and I picked out this here. Never had them before. Clover Valley Heat and Serve Fully Cooked Seasoned Beef Crumbles. Shows it with tacos there. Basically all you do is, it's 100% cooked already. All you gotta do is warm it up if you can. Heat it up. What I'm gonna do is probably put it on some lightly toasted bread with a little bit of shredded cheese. Maybe a little pecan sauce, something else like that. Now here's something that I want to bring in to the conversation, is this pull tab top. Due to some other YouTube videos I've watched, I try to limit some of the things that I buy in cans with pull tab tops because they're just not sealed quite as well, and they won't probably last as long. If that seal gets broken, then your food's going to go rancid on you. Now what I do when I'm looking, I also check out, let me see if I can find it. Of course, there's your nutritional facts. And here's what I look for. Now, today is, I believe, May 6, 2017. I bought this probably a month or two ago, I believe. And right there, it says Best by 5/17/2018. So this is definitely something that I'm not looking at, you know. I mean, it might be fine. You just need to check your storage. But, you know, I'm not looking to have this 5 or 10 years down the road. And that's all about rotating your food, eating what you have, and replacing it. And buy stuff that you'll eat. And beef crumbles is definitely something that would be on my menu. Never had it before, but I can imagine. And we're going to eat it. We're going to heat it up. I am anyway. I'm the only one here today. So I'll probably do a real quick follow-up video or try to learn how to cut these together and let you know how it was. Or maybe show you the product after it's heated up and I make it and I get ready to eat it. And I'll let you know how it is. Stay fired up. Keep on prepping. See you on the next video. Fired up. Hey YouTube, Fired Up Prepper here. And I should have done this, but I didn't have a way to put the phone down to keep it focused. But I've opened up the beef crumbles. And this is what it looks like. This is the lid. I guess that's probably like fat or whatever. And this is the beef crumbles in water. Okay, I got the pan heating up over here on the electric stove. No, I'm not on a homestead. I'm an urban prepper right now. So anyway, that's what it looks like. So, you know, some people that might gross out. They might think, oh my gosh, that looks like dog food or cat food. Well, you know what? It might smell a little bit like it too, but, you know, we'll see what it tastes like. So anyway, this is made for humans, not animals, but I'm sure animals would eat it up also. And I'll let you know. Stay fired up. Keep on prepping. Fired up. Hey YouTube, Fired Up Prepper here. And I'm just about ready to take the beef crumbles off. You can see I diced up some onion and put in there. I put a little bit of salt. Of course, it already has a lot of sodium in it. But I put a little bit of fresh salt in there. Pepper. And actually I added some Worcestershire sauce to it, and it smells incredible. I wanted to show you something else. When I take it out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain it. I've got the strainer going into an old pickle jar right there. And anyway, probably, you know, if you were wanting to gain up on a lot of fat and calories, if you were out in the bush or out in your homestead, you might not want to drain it and drain all the fat out, but I am. It's the way I'm going to eat it. I've also taken few leaves of spinach, and the purple, I don't know if that's whatever it is that comes in the spring mix that we buy. I'm going to add a little yellow mustard, no mayo, and some cheese. Got the bread toasting right there. It's ready to go. So I'm going to pull this off, put it all together, and I'll do one more video to go with it. Stay fired up. Keep on prepping. Fired up. Hey YouTube, Fired Up Prepper here, and want some more of the finished product of my beef crumble sandwich that I'm making here. Just wanted you to see that before I dig into it. And I might do one more video to let you know how the beef crumbles were, but I can tell you that the transition from the can to cooking with the onion, pepper, and salt, by the time it was done, the scent that was coming off it was just like if I was cooking up fresh ground beef on the stove. So that's it. You can see I got a fancy paper plate here. That's the way we roll. Stay fired up. Keep on prepping. Make sure you're cooking and using and eating those preps and rotating. Fired up. Hey YouTube, Fired Up Prepper here. One last video on the beef crumbles breakfast sandwich. It's delicious. Like I said, towards the end of the cooking, middle of the cooking, it smelled just like I was cooking fresh beef on the stove. So anyway, highly recommend. Would like to find it in a secure top, not a pull tab top, because it's just not going to be as good as long as, I guess that's as long as a sealed top would be. But delicious. Tastes just like I fried it up. Well, I actually did cook it on the stove, but it's not fresh ground beef. It's beef crumbles out of a can that was in water. So very good, and highly recommend. But like I said, there's only about a year out on the date, which doesn't mean that's all the longer it's going to last, but you might be able to get 2 or 3 years out of it. Just got to be careful. All right, stay fired up. Keep on prepping. Fired up.